and welcome to Subsistence. This is day 44, and in the last episode we saw our first plane crash that we think might actually be accessible, and we know where it is, kind of. So if we take a look at the map, I think that the plane crashed somewhere in here, and yes, that means that we don't know exactly where, but it's not far from here. So we are currently at satellite base 1. We're going to head over to here, and then we will see whether we can scout into this area, maybe even by water, and see whether we can work out where this plane crashes, and hopefully even get it sorted, which would be awesome. So let's get on to it. It is a little bit of a gloomy day, or it was overnight. I'm just going to top that up and extinguish that. We have got everything that we need to get out of here. I'm going to grab a little bit of fruit and vegetables before we go from here, because I think we've got this that we can eat. Here we go, and let's get on our way. So, nope, just sticks. So I'm expecting not great weather today. Yeah, we had some storms overnight. Let's just keep moving. Grab crates and we'll work everything else out once we get to the next base. Oh, that's nice. Here is the wolf. Okay, I heard a wolf. Here we go. Whew. Thank goodness we had our trusty shotgun. Crate over here. Here's our little base. Oh, another little crate over here. Grab the wood. What have we got? We've got a moose and a bear. Let's leave the bear alone. Having a look off in the distance and can't see anything yet, but that's not overly surprising because I think it's further around. Hopefully we don't have a welcome wagon here. Just friendly rabbit. Okay. Alright, nice and quiet in here. Our moose still out there. Let's have a quick look at what we've got happening in here. Okay, a little bit of fuel. We've got some potassium here. And okay, there it is. Yay! Nice and easy. Okay, well let's go check that out. Let's offload some of the stuff that we've got already. We do not need to take all of this with us. Let us have that. And you know what, let's put the let's take this and this out of here and put this into here. There we go. Alright. Let's get up here. Just do the same thing again. Collect wood if we're stumbling over it, and crates, but not gathering fibre and medicinal herb, so that we can maximise our tree and our time. We won't run into too many bears. And there is our first one. Has he given up? I think so. Oh, where's that wolf? There you are. Okay, let's reload. It's a little bit hard to hear in this weather. Now, the other thing I'm concerned about is cougars, obviously, but I think we're going to have a problem where we headed. Grab a bit of this wood. Oh, okay. Small problem. Okay, you know what we're going to do? I have one of these handy dandy Alright. Oh, goodness. Okay. Alright. I was going to use this for a cougar, but came in clutch for the bear instead. Alright. Hopefully this will be the last of our problems. Alright, let's get to getting some of this plain. Might just duck down just so that I have less issues with animals. That is not what I want. do like the changes it made to the plane, rather than just scrap metal. Getting a few different things depending on which part of the plane you're attacking. So we should get some alloy sheets on this one, is that right? No, that's on the wings. We should go look for those crates as well. This seems slightly dangerous. I hope we spot these crates soon. Okay, so this we should be able to get an alloy sheet or two out of this. Here we go. Okay, on to the last one. Really happy with this. All useful stuff. Okay, and there's the other one yet. Well, that's going to come in handy later. Nice. Love this. Let's just take all. Brilliant. Okay, and let's grab the tail. There we go. Ooh. Pretty sure that's a level 3 wolf rather than anything else. There we go. Alright, I think that is everything. Let's just crawl our way around. I should probably wash my hands. Okay. We'll just leave that platform there. You never know when it might come in handy. Come on. Hey, give. Alright, let's head back to base. So actually, you know what, let's risk it a little bit and let's actually take a look. Okay, so right, I didn't realise that this was actually under. It's quite a lot closer to where we saw it. I thought it was going to be much further over by the river, the big river. Work around the spear. interesting happening. Another bear, or is it the same bear? Possibly the same bear. I'm losing my bearings. Well, I think we can safely say that the, no, this one here, the plane crashes are definitely worth going to if you can locate them. Oh. Really? We'll just gather a little bit of stuff while we work out what's next. I'm not really sure, to be honest, because I haven't thought much further than go get plane crash. I guess we could head back to our main base and a couple of lockpicks on us now. Is it 3? Yeah, we've got 3 lockpicks now. We could go locked crate hunting. We also need to work out what we're taking back and what we're leaving here, if anything. Sorry, I thought I saw something up here, but I think it was just a bit of scenery. Turned out to be quite a pleasant day. Alright, let's head back inside, have a look and see what we've got going on in here. Okay, well we've got food and we should probably cook up some food. So let's do that. Let us make... what was I doing? Making some more of these. And we should eat. We should drink. Got a bountiful harvest here. Okay, so we only got 2 alloy sheets out of that. I guess 1 for each wing. That's nice. This is nice for the future. I wonder if I should leave that here. Oh, did I drop the meat? I must have dropped the meat. Where did it go? Is there meat in here? No. Oh, it's on my toolbar. Right, I should eat something. Sorry, I'm a little bit out of it, I think. Alright, let's get some food. Extract the seeds. Pop that in there. Is there enough food? It is indeed. Those tomatoes are nice and mighty. Okay, we'll leave the hammer here. Well, we've already got this in our inventory. We've also already got nails and that. We should take that with us. Already got that. Might as well take that. We've already got that. And why not? In fact, why not? Should I leave this here? Maybe I should leave the antidote here. No, I feel like I should be carting that around. Okay, here we go. Oh, don't need to eat that apparently. Let's grab this, extinguish that, grab that, the rest of the weight, and pop that in there. Alright. Let's head on back. Or should we explore a bit more and then... How are we doing for time? I think we should explore a bit more. And then... I don't know. We've completely explored this area with this tiny gap here. This I always run into lots of wolves, which is why I haven't really... bears rather, which is why I haven't done much there. Same thing with this, is sort of the cougar-y sort of area, which is why I haven't really covered that. I guess we could do this bit here, but yeah, I'm loaded up now. No, look at this. It's getting... Oh, wow. That's zinc? Let's have a look. I think this is zinc. Yep, I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to offload everything and then go for a bit of a run around in this area. We just offload everything. Come on. Out you all go. Don't need these with me. No, we'll take that with us. I have a bad feeling. I don't know why. And... Yep. Alright, let's go for a bit of a run around, see what we can find, and see whether we can unlock just a little bit more of the map before the end of the day. We can always swim back in the dark, and yeah. So sometimes lock crates in this area here. That could be kind of cool. See what we've got. I think we're going to have to take out this wolf. Oh, there's also a bear. Let's have a look. Have we been in this area? We have been in this area before. Okay, well, we kind of cheated a little bit there, but let's just move around and keep opening up the map a little bit further around. I get this crate? Let's just duck down a little bit. And come on, here we go. Worth it. Oh, there's another one over here. Let's grab that. Okay, let's just see how we did for... Okay, like we could come up this side here and then sort of see whether we can cut across a bit. Oh, let's run around on the shore. Okay, we've got another bear. See whether we can come up between the bears. We've got a wolf over there. Okay, I think we'll just take out this wolf just to... Almost missed him. Oof. That wouldn't have been good. Okay. Not much in the way of crates, which isn't overly surprising. We haven't been in this area. The game doesn't know yet that we need crates. What is the ore in this area? Let's have a look. It is iron and lithium. Lithium's good. Was lithium the one that we had the least of? I'm asking a lot of rhetorical questions. Okay, let's have a bit of a scout around and see if we can find a little bit of ore. And then we will head on back. Oh. Oh no. Yay! Thought the rabbit was trapped. Okay, it's a little bit hard to see. So easier to see when we've got our back to the sun, and there is a crate. No surprise bears. Also no surprise ores. There is another wolf. One last wolf of the day. Yeah. A bit more fat for the fire. And I think our lighting is really starting to go. And no ore on here either. Okay, let's head out to the coast and we will call it quits. In fact, because it's getting very dark very quickly, we might even call it quits now rather than you bearing witness to just darkness. So thank you very much for joining me for day 44. We successfully got our plane crash for the first time. Whoop, whoop. And I hope you join me next time, where we will work out what we're doing and have a good time doing it. Thank you very much for joining me. If you like this episode, please hit that like button. Do all the other cool things if you have a mind to. Thank you very much for joining me. Have a great day. See ya. Bye.